Hello, I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe and check out all my Ghostbusters themed magic videos. Now in this video, I'm taking a look at the complete collection of Ghostbusters Titans. Okay, so we'll start by taking a look at Series 1, and Series 1 was obviously on Ghostbusters 1. And these are the boxes that they come in, so shows you the odds of getting all the figures. And then of course some chase ones as well. So let's start by looking at the figures themselves. So we'll start with the Ghostbusters, and there's Egon. We have Winston, Ray, and last but not least, Peter. And what I do like the heads on these. The bodies obviously don't really match the heads. I always thought if you were good at customizing, you could probably take these heads, and if you could find a body suitable and some clothing, you could actually make some decent customs using these heads. Obviously they wouldn't be as detailed as like a Blitzway or anything, but they'd still be pretty good if you're good at that sort of thing. But anyway, the wands on the packs, they do attach, and they can also go in the hand. The cable is a little stiff, but they do attach to the hands. Anyway, let's get rid of those, and we'll bring in Janine. Very cool version of Janine from Ghostbusters 1, and I could be wrong, but I think this may have been the first version of a movie Janine that we got. I'm trying to think now, was there a mini-mate version before? Might be getting my dates in a muddle, but again, a very nice version, and again, I think we'll make a really good custom. There you go. And then of course we have Dana and Lewis together as a team. Lewis has his colander on his head. Again, very nice sculpts. I mean, obviously they're not like perfect likenesses, because that's not what these are. You know, these are. I think these are about £7 when they're out. But some of them are really good. So here's Terror Dog, and you can't have a Terror Dog without Gozer. There is Gozer. And then last but not least, we have Slimer and Stay Puft. So very good. Now there were 4 chase ones available. So first up we have Slimed Venkman. He's one's coming off there. And Marshmallow Ray. And as you can see, Ray's got quite a bit of marshmallow over him, which I like. Not the marshmallow variants tend to only have like a tiny little bit on, which always looks a bit silly. And then we had a glow-in-the-dark Slimer and Burnt Stay Puft. So that's all the ones from Ghostbusters 1. Let me just jump back in here before moving on to Ghostbusters 2. There was also the Ecto 1, which I left on the shelf. I had a feeling I'd forgotten something. Yeah, so there's the Ecto 1. Very cool. So Ghostbusters 2 come in these cool pink boxes. And again, you know, it shows you what figures there are and what the odds of getting them are. So nice cool box, and again we'll start by bringing in the Ghostbusters. So here's Ray, Egon, Winston and Peter, and as you can see they're pretty much the same as the other versions, just different coloured body. And let's bring in a couple of the heads just to compare heads. As you can see, Egon he's pretty identical. Winston is obviously a little different. Doesn't have his moustache painted on here, but anyway, that is the We're Back Ghostbusters in their grey, dark grey jumpsuits. And then let's bring in we had Ghostbusters 2 version of Janine, which is very cool, and Lewis, Ghostbusters 2 in the Ghostbusters flight suit, ready for action. And then we also had Dana in the dress she wore in Ghostbusters 2. And then Janosch with his paintbrush. And I think this was probably the first version of Janosch we got. I'm trying to think if there was Mini-Mate's version of him now. Definitely come out before Diamond selected their figure. Of course, you can't have Janosch without Vigo, and there is Vigo. ready to take over the world. And then we did get a version of Slimer, and this is a bus driver Slimer. Very cool. So he has his steering wheel and his bus driver's hat. And of course we had the Ecto 1A. Very nice version. And then the only weird thing about this set was we only got one Scaleri brother. Unfortunately we didn't get both, but it's cool that he's in the chair, which I really like. I really like that. Then of course there were 4 chase versions here as well. So we had Possessed Janosch, we had Vigo in the painting, and then we had Egon covered in pink slime in his subway costume, or sewer costume, whatever you call that, and World of the Psychic Peter. So all very cool versions. Okay, so other than the 2 series I just showed you, there were some other versions that were available singly at various events and places. The easiest one to get is this red Stay Puft. I've seen him in quite a few different places, normally quite cheap actually. There was also a glow-in-the-dark Stay Puft. So the same as the regular Stay Puft, except I'm not sure why it's picking up on the camera, but it's got that sort of glow-in-the-dark look to it. And then there was a translucent Slimer, as opposed to the regular version. I'll bring that in there. And last up is Slimer eating hot dogs, which is one of my favourites. I really like this one. And then other than that, there were just some larger versions of the Titans. So there was this one, which is a 4.5-inch translucent Slimer. And this shows you all the ones that are available on the side. And then there was also a larger version of Slimer. Now my box is a bit tatty here. That's a 6.5 glow-in-the-dark Slimer, and this one was available as an exclusive to Loot Crate. And this one was advertising the Ghostbusters 2 and the Ghostbusters 1 figures. And then other than that, there was 2 versions of Ecto 1. So there was a larger Ecto 1, 4.5 inches. And then a Whatbox exclusive slimed Ecto 1 that glows in the dark. So they're all the versions that were available. And yeah, I really like the Titans line. I thought they were really good. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear, as always. Yeah, so do you like them? Do you have any? Maybe you only have a couple, want to get more. But anyway, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.